Konnichiwa, bitch.
Alright, man, we back. Y'all knew this was coming. Y'all should have known this was coming. That's all I gotta say. It's a new era. I'm coming back with a vengeance. I got a lot of albums I want to talk about here in this video. Best of the year so far. However, I know I said, oh yeah, I was gonna react to all of these. I lied. But the shout out is what matters, man, and me talking about them vaguely or some more than others is what matters. These albums deserve the praise. This is what this channel is all about, man. We're giving artists the rightful shine and sharing good music. That's the goal with the channel, you know what I mean? Fucking been doing this for 6 years, man. Not so consistently the last 2.5. I'm looking to get, like I said, I'm looking to get back into shit. So why not? Well, why not just get back into it? I got nothing else to say. We back. Favorite albums, hip hop albums of the year of our Lord 2025. A lot of good stuff has dropped this year. The year has been like sneaky good. It hasn't been like super explosive by any means, but it's like a nice lazy river. It's like, I don't smoke, but if I was to smoke, like this year music wise is kind of like a low THC lazy river, you know what I mean? It's like cool and low key. If you really like pay attention for real, good shit has dropped this year. Let's just be completely honest. I got like 18 albums. I know some of them I'm gonna just breeze through, shout them out quickly. Others I'm gonna talk more detailed and vividly about. So let's just talk about Blue and August Fannin with 40. Blue is living his best life at his old ass unk age of 40. He sounds positive as ever. He's looking forward. He's gonna drop 25,000 more albums this year. Just a very solid like victory lap, I feel like. Blue and all the features along with it. You know, you get your like early 2010s backpacky rappers that Blue came up with, like Fashawn and shit on here. But then you also get some newer cats on here that are nice as well. This is just an all-around solid positive experience, and we're just going to see where Blue's going to go next artistically. I'm glad that, you know, he's continuing to drop, you know, very quality work this far into his career. This shit was solid as fuck. Speaking of far into their career, A$AP Rock with a Black Hole Superette. Think I pronounced that right? I don't know. Solid project from A$AP Rock. I'm not really the biggest A$AP Rock fan, and I can't say that I really dig into his work that much. Like, I don't think A$AP Rock has dropped really a bad project. It's just more shit that I'm not gonna go back to, but like the Impossible Kid by A$AP Rock was like the one like last like project I would go back to pretty frequently. But other than that, like, you know, A$AP Rock has been pretty like consistent in what he delivers. I have to really take my time with before getting into it and have to really be in the mood. And listening to this, I'm very you know, pleased with it. You know, I like that Arm & Hammer feature on it. That's for sure. Speaking of old timers coming back and dropping albums, Victory by Slick Rick. I like it. It's not like a fantastic mind-blowing project, but for this man not dropping in like 25 plus fucking years, pretty cool. He still got it. The track with Nas is fire. You know, Slick Rick doing Slick Rick shit, man. He's always been a great, fantastic storyteller, and now he kind of like fit more modernized shit and not sound like a complete unk on the beat. Like, he still has a buttery ass flow to this day. I like the project. It's good. And the thing is with artists like Slick Rick, I don't expect them to drop classics. They're way past their element in prime. I'm just like expecting at least something listenable. And I think you got that here with Victory, honestly. Let's take it back to earlier in the year. I did do reactions to some of these. Some of the reactions are deleted just because I didn't really like how the video turned out in retrospect. First one is Rio Free by Rio the Young OG. Flint's very own. Rio Free. Come on, man. This is his comeback album. This is him. Hey, bitch, I'm back. I'm free, and I'm about to drop some fucking bangers. And guess what? The most ignorant fucking hip-hop you can think of from, you know, the Flint, Detroit area. Like, it's a beautiful thing to hear. This man is one of, if not the best when it comes to this lane of hip-hop. Everything you want when it comes to this type of sound is there. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, complete ignorance. Shit hard. Next one is Balloonerism by Mac Miller. Posthumous album. The Mac Miller estate has always, put together very, very solid, projects for Mac. And I know this project was definitely hidden in the archives. Kind of forgot the full story behind this project. I know it was during the Faces era or just before Faces where Mac was really, really kind of like getting into his peak artistically. Very, very abstract, jazzy project. But also very, very haunting at the same time. There's really, really not much to say. Mac was always, from watching movies with the sound off to the day, he passed away, like, he was always, such a very, very solid artist. Next one we got is Goyard Ibn Said by Gais Guevara, our debut album from Gais on Fat Possum Records. Definitely a huge W, especially the shout that he got on the Super Bowl. I think this is a very tight-knit storytelling project. You get a very diverse palette of different sounds from Gaius. You get a lot of his more trap shit, his kind of more ignorant shit in the first half, and in the second half you get a lot more his lyrically conscious bag, storytelling and whatnot. He structured it pretty well. Features on here are pretty strong on here too. I know Gaius dropped a little mixtape after this, but this one is definitely the one to check out more if you want a balance of bangers and dense lyricism. Another one we got is The Forever Dream by Fly Anakin. This one I think is fully executive produced by Quelly Chris, and you can definitely tell in the sound. I feel like the production is a lot more lush than any Fly Anakin project, and the mixing and mastering is so much better. I think this is Fly Anakin's probably best produced project. Definitely a nice project, and I'm interested to see where Fly Anakin is going to go to next. Next one I want to shout out is While the Iron is Hot by Overcast. This one caught me by surprise. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to like this project as much as I did, but Overcast is definitely building him a name in regards to his rapping style. He's mostly known for his production. Like, you can hear him on a lot of like Earl Sweatshirt and Mavi tapes. You can hear him on a few Drake projects as well. Like, he is definitely a talented producer, but his rapping has definitely gone under the radar. I feel like Try Again was a cool project. I didn't love it. I feel like with this project right here, he's definitely found his style that he can definitely build upon. Tracks like Small Talk or Strange Ways, one has Sara Sin and the other one has Vince Staples on here. I think those tracks are fucking bangers. New Era? What? Hold on.
I've been allowed to stay with all my shit to talk. Still got some hits to make. I know I live with all my fade. All that shit it cost me to be a rapper, nigga. I might miss the middle off to staying on this deep end or being high as fuck. I couldn't say what I was seeing sharply.
This is just genuinely just a solid like mixture of jazz and lo-fi and abstract hip hop all into one. A little bit of trap. He's a terrific producer, but I think he can build upon this even more with a more, I guess, focused project as far as sonics go and just rapping in general goes. I think this is a solid and well put together project. Next one we got is Showbiz by Mike. Is there anything to say? Like, fucking Mike it's fucking Mike. 24 track album, and he still continues to make fucking banger projects continuously. I think him talking more deeply about, being on the road and how it kind of like messes with your mindset and whatnot, how you're reflecting and missing on family. I think how he digs into that is pretty cool, but this is just Mike in his vintage state. Next one we got is Lotus by Little Sims. Little Sims is an artist that, I put her in the Tiara Whack gimmicky rap, but not gimmicky in a bad way. There's definitely a lot of authenticity and realness that comes along with Little Sims music. I think this is a nice step back with, you have some elements of lo-fi hip hop and neo soul and even some post punk on the shit that is definitely like Lotus Sims has always been able to push the envelope when it comes to making projects very grandiose. I think how she attacks this album, talking about I think overall growth, like a growth of a flower, and talking about family issues and whatnot. I think it's well put together. Little Sims has always been great at structuring projects to me, and this one is no different. Melody of a Memory by Triplin. I think this is his debut album, a dope alternative hip-hop project, mixture of R&B elements on here. You can definitely see the Bryson Tiller influence in his music, a little bit of like Tyler the Creator as well, especially with like a lot of the synth work in the production. Hey man, structurally this album's dope, a lot of catchy hooks. I mean, he's on the XXL cover, couldn't be more happier than him. And I got another artist I want to shout out that is on that cover as well. This album right here, man, this is definitely a debut that has a nice set of tracks, good cohesive aesthetic, to where like you can get everything that you kind of want in Triplin and what he offers from the get-go. I'm just interested to see how he will build upon this and maybe create an album, concept with, these set skills that he has. So all around, just good, fun, catchy music. Another one I want to shout out, it's an EP, Backroads, Sara Sin. Got put on to her last year with her album, or like a single. I think the single was Rolling Stone or something. Don't know who put me onto it. Definitely wasn't TikTok, because I don't have fucking TikTok. Fuck that. But I think I just saw her, and I'm like, damn, that's my soulmate. Her influences are very obvious, but I think she comes off like authentic. Like, she doesn't come off tacky. How she raps, sings, structures her songs, her aesthetics I think are pretty dope as well. Yeah, I just like everything about her. This is not no sim shit, man. Even if she is the love of my life, like, I'm not just saying it for that, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to manifest it. I'm not trying to manifest it, saying all this nice shit just for that to happen. Genuinely saying, like, it's good shit. Glockavelli by Key Glock. What can I say that hasn't been said about Key Glock already? If you want fucking banger after banger after banger, listen to this project. Like, you can't be sampling Keith Sweat like this, dog. Like, what?
Hey, I never let them see me sweat. I take that back. I never sweat, cause that just ain't me. I'm Mr. Glock. I shoot 2s and 3s. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, get put in a box. Wrap them like a Christmas present. Franklin Grayson Jackson's, I'm forever gonna get it.
Yeah.
I just did this show, had bitches showing me they mess. Pissy yellow diamonds on my wrist, no R. Kelly.
Yeah, is there much to say? No, there isn't at all. Like, what are we doing here? After that, we got John Michelle. So, apologies for mispronouncing your name, man. Like, you did great on this project. And Anthony James with Ego Trip. Talk about lush ass production, gospel ass production, jazz production. Like, it's so fucking epic and cinematic. Talking about, digging into, the ego, him talking about, growing up as an African American in America, talking about family struggles and all that, but really digging deep into the idea of ego. Diving into ego and dissecting it has always been very, very interesting. I think how he puts it together and kind of like dives deep in is pretty dope. Definitely under the radar artist. Shouts out to both these artists right here for creating such a hard-hitting project that I feel like just more people need to talk about, man. Next one I want to talk about is a project that I made. Shouts out to me, not trying to plug, but if you don't like the plug, you can skip this part. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna brag about the artists that I worked with and the tape that we dropped. And it's not the tape that you're thinking of. It's a mixtape, all right? It's called Braided Ember Tips, a project that is like an ode to, his family. It's a very, very reflective project when it comes to relationships, when it comes to family. And the overall theme is just the idea of nostalgia and being nostalgic in regards to his love for Southern hip hop. Going through hard times in Southern hip hop, styles like Project Pat, 3 6 Mafia, Outkast, Scarface, those are the artists that were there for him. Kind of building a concept around all those ideas and going through many, many different phases and twists and turns. I thought this album, though very, very short, straight to the point, was very, very well put together. That's just my unbiased opinion. Talk about Magic Alive by McKinley Dixon. His best project. I like this more than Jazz fucking Paradise. I fucking forgot the project already. This project right here, McKinley digging into the concept of death and resurrection, and it's a lot. Like, this album is so dense when it comes to the concept, but it's not only just dense in the concept and the lyrics, but it's so dense in the production. Like, this shit is so lush and so, like, well orchestrated. Honestly, like, To Pimp a Butterfly levels of production. Like the production on here is fucking bananas. If you love some jazz hip hop, you know what I mean, this is so well put together. All the features on here, yeah, features from Ice Cold Bishop, Gaius Guevara, Blue, Pink Sefue, Quelle Chris, like you have pretty stacked and well-known underground names, and I feel like all of them add to the concept of resurrection and the three friends bringing the fourth one back to life and whatnot. I think all around is just very, very well put together, and McKinley Dixon fucking outdoes himself again. Next one I want to shout out is Billy Woods. I'm not going to state the album title because you know why. That's why. Exactly. Most of y'all motherfuckers don't know the history behind that name. I even knew the research before the album even dropped. I'm just like, I saw the title of the name and the cover. I'm like, oh shit, this is what we on. Yeah, Billy Woods continues to drop the best fucking hip hop music ever made, and he's like the GOAT. Like I don't know what to tell y'all anymore. You know how I said Mike is the GOAT? Billy Woods is actually the GOAT. Yeah, that's all. Like production wise, fucking crazy. Like Waterproof Mascara, Preservation is a sick person. I still get the chills whenever I hear that beat. Corinthians, LP's best beat in fucking 20 years. I want to say since Cannibal Ox era. What was LP like on? And then Despot, that verse is fucking bananas, dog. Conductor Williams dropped a phenomenal beat as well. Alchemist had a great beat. A Doll Full of Pins is probably Billy Woods' most accessible tracks, and something off Maps or Hiding Places, honestly. Shout out to all the producers on here, man. Like this album is a movie, and how he digs into the concept of like just puppetry in the industry, how white people look at, you know, black art in general as like a spectacle and kind of like fetishize it. You know, No Name has talked about this before, Kendrick's talked about this before, Billy Woods has talked about it before, but now he's digging more deep into it. This album reminds me a lot of like that one movie that came out that everybody was fucking raving about, the Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan shit, Sinners. Like like, you know how everybody just looks at shit like it's a spectacle, black art and whatnot. Like this is that, and there's obviously puppetry in the music industry that is being exploited in modern hip hop, and you know, Billy Woods is just, you know, pointing out those observations and what he does and how he moves and whatnot. He's just so good. He's just so good. Like he's the fucking GOAT. There's nothing for me to say. Black Antique by Pink Sefue. This man like made an album that like has like Neptunes-esque production that's like experimental Yeezus shit mixed with Death Grip. There's just like this is his industrial ass opus in the first half, and then the second half you get the vibes of like fucking Gumbo and It's Too Quiet, except for more like a more ambitious version of those projects. The structure of this project is just so unconventional. Like it's so fucking crazy. This is literally just music by Playboi Carti, but like a million times better. Like I don't know why you listen to fucking music when this album exists. Chaotic first half to a vibey second half. Like this man Pink Sefue, and all the features on here are well placed. PSA might be one of my favorite tracks of the year. Fucked Up My Bezel is probably the best track on the project, but like that first half of the project, like live and direct and shit, like jeez. So those are my favorite projects of the year. Had to get one out for y'all, you know what I mean, before I get into this new era. There's really not much to say. This like I said, it's been a low-key great year. Nothing too explosive yet. I'm here for it all. Yeah, as far as albums I'm looking forward to in the second half, I mean, it's Clips. That's it. It's just Clips. I don't really care about anything else right now except for Clips. Yeah, that's all I got. My ass is hurting because I don't have a desk chair. I need to get one, so I'm on this like wooden chair right now, and my ass is sweating and it's on fire. So I'm going to stop recording. Hope y'all have a great day. Let me know what y'all's favorite albums are of the year so far is, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that.